So yes, because when you're running through, see the initial thing from like last week, typically when a mistake would be made, it was down there in the major 7 shape. Because of that, I felt it's best we start with major 7 shape and leave the rest as it was. First, I was thinking maybe we should go start with that and then work our way up. And since we haven't done that, and we've only worked down, I didn't want to have additional new-ish type things. So, like I mentioned yesterday, I'm actually try doing it with the the fret wrap. In fact, let me grab that. And you could just hold the strings like I was doing yesterday and just do it like this. And it will certainly make it sound a lot cleaner. The problem is doing that, going to the metronome. It might be a pain in the butt. It's also just kind of weird holding your arm over the top like that. So the fret wrap is good enough. It can't be super tight or else it'll sound like you're making a chord at times. Let me show you. So if I do it like super tight, oof, and I'm changing the way this thing looks. So that's good, too tight. If you make it too loose, just like barely have it on at all, like really, really loose. That way it make too much noise. So what you could do is just kind of start sliding it up a little bit. Try and find like a balance of just tight enough to keep things quiet, but not so tight you're getting a chord. Doesn't sound too terrible there. All right, so I've never done this before. I demonstrated something like this for someone else for like diminished shape. And it definitely helped them get that shape down because they were having a very difficult time. So I'm not suggesting you do this for everything or like in one whole thing. It would be great to work on each individual shape like this. And because of how difficult this is, I would start with the 8th notes and just work on just one shape at a time. And you can do like each shape twice. So we got something like this, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we need to pull off to that bottom note though, which is not something we're doing here. We pick it, but because we're doing all like hammer-ons and pull-offs and basically doing left-hand tapping, you'd want to pull off to that when you get back down here. Pull off to the 15 and then go back up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. $180, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I did actually do a pull off. I just did a hammer off for nothing there, so maybe you don't need a pull off. Yeah, I guess you don't. No, you actually do not need a pull off there. Just throw that index finger down and you're fine. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, for something like this, you can't expect it to be super clean unless you do this. So maybe when it gets really fast, you could. Oop. do that every now and then just to see what it sounds like. Again, you can do that with the other shapes too. You're welcome to just focus on the major 7 though, since that's the biggest trouble spot. But it's still a really good thing to do the other shapes too, because you can, the way the fingers are set up. So yeah, you could do the whole thing, but man, that's difficult. Working that up too, that would take too long. So I would just focus on each individual shape. If you wanted to do each individual shape, you're welcome to just focus on the major 7. I'll get, again, up to at least the 240 with the 8th notes before you go back doing the triplet way. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... Just work that up. I'm not going to go up in 20, or I'm going to go up in 20s instead of like 5s, because that would take too long. 1 and... Did I even start with 60? Confusing myself. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... No. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... One and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... And as long as you're hearing the notes come through enough, like you're hearing a note, then you're okay. Because like some of those notes are really quiet. And it's a very specific way of practicing it. It's really just to get the aim of the fretting hand improved. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have a compressor pedal, you can use that to really help make the notes come out better or more easily. Nothing wrong with doing that. In fact, it's a really great idea. If you got a compressor pedal, you use it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't like that. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... One, 2, 3, 4. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4. That really, it throws you off from doing it like that too, because now you're looking at the fretboard in a weird way. That sounds a lot better there. Oof, man. Oof. there we go. So you can definitely get some speed out of something like that. It's definitely difficult, but it should improve the aim of those fretting fingers a ton. And yeah, that'll get that down. It should make putting it both together a lot easier. So that the picking is going to make the notes come through a lot better. Oof, now I'm not used to that shape now. Yeah. Oof. I am tempted to let you do it that way. I don't know though. Tell you what, you can also, up to you. So now you mentioned you want to try and do it this way, or you thought you should have in the beginning. Try it both ways. Practice both ways. Do you have more success doing it this way or this way? I just don't like doing it that way because of that weird, like, having to change how my hands position for that. It just feels weird. But you're welcome to give it a shot. Anyway, I think that covers it. Everything I wanted to go over. But yeah, any questions come up, let me know, and I will see you again next week.